Momentum over motivation, how small wins lead to big success. Why waiting for motivation is holding you back. Greetings, disciplined disciples. I am the Delphi of discipline. There is success in your every breath and success in your every step. Imagine this. You wake up on a Monday morning determined to crush your goals. You make a big to-do list. You're excited. You're ready to take on the world. But by Wednesday, that motivation has faded. You're back to feeling stuck, unproductive, and a little frustrated. Sound familiar? Many people believe they need to wait for motivation to strike before they take action. But what if I told you that success doesn't come from motivation at all? It comes from something you can control, momentum. In this video, we'll uncover how small actions consistently repeated can turn into unstoppable momentum, even on days when you don't feel motivated at all. Motivation is fleeting, momentum is consistent. Let's talk about Alex, a painter who's been waiting for inspiration. Every day he sits in his studio hoping for that spark of motivation, but most days, nothing. Frustrated, he feels like he's stuck in a cycle of inaction. But what Alex doesn't realize is that waiting for motivation is a losing game. If Alex had started painting just 10 minutes a day, no matter how uninspired he felt, he'd already be halfway through his showcase. The key isn't motivation, it's creating momentum through small, consistent efforts. Power of small wins. Now here's a question. What if success isn't about doing massive things, but about tiny, almost unnoticeable wins that stack up over time? Meet Sue. Every day she adds one healthy habit to her routine. 1 extra glass of water, 1 minute of meditation, 1 small task completed. At first, these changes seem insignificant. But fast forward 3 months and she's thriving. What changed? Those tiny wins started to add up and create momentum that kept her going even on her toughest days. When you start collecting small wins, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine and you feel good. That little boost makes it easier to keep going. One small win today leads to another tomorrow, and before you know it, you're creating unstoppable momentum. The 2-minute rule, breaking down the barrier to start. What if I told you that the hardest part of doing anything isn't the work itself, it's just getting started? Enter the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is simple. If something seems overwhelming, just commit to doing it for 2 minutes. Can't work out, just do 2 minutes. Don't feel like reading? Read for 2 minutes. Once you start, you'll often find yourself continuing. The hardest part of any task is often starting, but once you overcome that initial hurdle, you'll find it easier to keep going. That's how you trick yourself into building momentum, even on the days you feel stuck. Consistency over intensity. What's more important, going hard for one day or showing up every day, even if it's just for a few minutes? Let's talk about Odin, a boxer. He used to push himself hard once or twice a week, but he'd get tired, sore, and unmotivated. Then he started boxing just one round every day. At first it seemed pointless, but within a month he built a habit. By 3 months he was going a full 10 rounds. What changed? Consistency. It's not about how much effort you put into this. It's about showing up no matter how small the action is. Momentum is built through consistency, not bursts of energy. Momentum creates motivation. Here's the game changer. The more you build momentum, the less you need to rely on motivation. The small wins fuel your progress, and eventually you'll find yourself doing more than you ever thought possible. The secret is that motivation actually follows momentum. It's not the other way around. When you build momentum through consistent small actions, you create your own motivation, and that's how big successes happen. This is how successful people operate. They don't wait for motivation. They create momentum. And once that momentum starts, it carries them forward day after day, win after win. Now that you understand how momentum beats motivation every time, it's time to start applying the 2-minute rule to your life. Remember, it's not about doing huge things, it's about doing small things consistently every day. Invest in the unlimited benefits of being a disciplined disciple. A devoted follower and practitioner of discipline is the embodiment of discipline. This enables you, who are just like me, to have the ability to optimize your fitness, your finance, your future through daily routine and proven applied principles, resulting in exponential growth seemingly effortlessly. Ready to build your momentum? Check out these 5 related videos where we dive deeper into mastering consistency, overcoming procrastination, and setting up systems that will keep you winning. Shift your focus from waiting for motivation to actively creating the momentum that will carry you to success.